The winter of 2019 cast a long, dark shadow over Michigan. It was a season of bitter cold and unsettling silence, a silence soon shattered by a chilling crime. The victim was Kevin Bacon, a young man with dreams as big as the state itself. He vanished on Christmas Eve, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a community on edge. His story, like the icy grip of winter, sent shivers down the spines of all who heard it. Little did anyone know, the truth was far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. Kevin's disappearance was like a ghost story whispered around fireplaces, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface. The festive cheer of the holidays was replaced by a palpable sense of dread. As days turned into nights, the search for Kevin intensified, hope flickering like a candle in the wind. But the harsh reality of the situation was about to unfold, revealing a depth of depravity that would shock even the most hardened investigator. The details, when they finally emerged, were enough to make your blood run cold. Kevin's story wasn't just a tale of a life cut short. It was a horrifying glimpse into the mind of a killer. It was a stark reminder that evil can wear many faces, even those that seem ordinary at first glance. And in the heart of Michigan, where winter's icy breath seemed to whisper tales of the macabre, the truth was about to be laid bare. The small town of Morrice, Michigan became an epicenter of shock and grief. It was here, in a modest home tucked away on a quiet street, that Kevin's story took a gruesome turn. The house, draped in the silence of the season, held a dark secret within its walls. On December 28th, 4 days after Kevin's disappearance, police made a horrifying discovery that shattered the fragile hope that had clung to the case. The scene inside the house was like something out of a nightmare. The air was thick with the metallic scent of blood, a chilling testament to the violence that had unfolded within those walls. The details, too graphic to describe here, painted a picture of a crime both brutal and calculated. It was a scene that spoke of a darkness so profound it defied comprehension. The discovery sent shockwaves through Morrice and beyond. The quaint town, known for its peaceful atmosphere, was now forever linked to a crime of unimaginable cruelty. The image of that house, a symbol of normalcy turned sinister, became seared into the minds of all who followed the case. It was a stark reminder that evil can lurk in the most unexpected places, hidden beneath a veneer of ordinariness. Kevin Bacon, a 25-year-old aspiring hairstylist, was known for his infectious laugh and kind heart. He had a passion for his craft and dreamed of one day opening his own salon. Friends and family described him as a bright light in their lives, someone who brought joy to everyone he met. His disappearance left a void in their lives, a constant reminder of the senselessness of the crime. Mark Latunski, the man at the center of this horrific case, was a complex figure with a history of mental illness. He had a troubled past, marked by periods of instability and erratic behavior. Those who knew him described him as someone who struggled to maintain relationships and often withdrew from society. His mental health issues, while well documented, were often downplayed or ignored, a tragic oversight that would have devastating consequences. The lives of these two men, so different in their aspirations and experiences, collided on that fateful Christmas Eve. It was a chance encounter, facilitated by a dating app, that would have tragic and irreversible consequences. Their story, a stark reminder of the fragility of life, highlights the importance of understanding and addressing mental health issues. As news of Kevin's disappearance spread, friends and family rallied together, desperate to find him. They organized search parties, distributed flyers, and used social media to spread the word. Every passing hour intensified their fears, turning hope into a flickering ember. The community, united in grief and desperation, refused to give up hope, clinging to the belief that Kevin would be found safe. The investigation led police to Mark Latunski's doorstep. Latunski, initially evasive, eventually confessed to killing Kevin. He claimed that Kevin had died accidentally during a sexual encounter, but the evidence told a different story. The details of the crime, as they were revealed, were too horrific to comprehend. Kevin's body, found mutilated and disfigured, bore witness to the brutality of his final moments. The discovery of Kevin's body sent shockwaves through the community and beyond. The gruesome details, widely reported in the media, sparked outrage and disbelief. The case, a stark reminder of the dark side of human nature, became a focal point for discussions about mental health, online safety, and the justice system. Mark Latunski's confession, while chilling, was just the beginning of a long and arduous legal process. Latunski, claiming insanity, pleaded not guilty to charges of open murder and mutilation of a body. His attorneys argued that he was not in control of his actions due to his mental state, while prosecutors sought to hold him accountable for the heinous crime. The trial, which garnered national attention, was a harrowing exploration of the intersection between mental illness and criminal responsibility. Expert witnesses testified about Latunski's history of mental health issues, painting a picture of a man plagued by delusions and paranoia. The prosecution, however, argued that Latunski's actions were premeditated and that he was aware of the consequences of his actions. The case raised complex questions about the legal system's ability to address cases involving severe mental illness. It sparked debate about the adequacy of mental health resources and the need for greater understanding and compassion for those struggling with mental health challenges.